breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alert.
Just caught doing near White House. This means war. It seems that just when we think we are getting a hold of the madness in our country, another new terror threat rears its ugly head. For example, if we are not dealing with Antifa or Black Lives Matter threatening to overthrow the government, we are worrying about another terrorist attack on American soil. So, as the holidays are now upon us, that threat has only grown, and now what the Secret Service just stumbled upon near the White House has kicked that terror threat into high gear. Over the last 8 years, under the Obama administration, radical Islam has been able to spread quickly around the world. It seems that every which way we turn we are learning of another attack that claimed innocent lives in the name of Islam. Now, as the holiday season is upon us, that threat has only grown as these violent Muslims continue their plans to overtake the world in a global caliphate. And, to make matters worse, they are planning it right under our very noses. A group of radical Sunni Muslim extremists gathered together at a Holiday Inn in Virginia to discuss violent jihad or holy war against infidels and those who oppose it. But, here is where it gets interesting. These violent extremists did not offer war against Christians or Jews but against another group, Muslims that do not believe in violent jihad. On November 18, a group of clerics and congregants from Islam's Deobandi movement met to denounce and threaten Ahmadiyya Muslims, a peaceful and much persecuted Islamic group. The conference was live-streamed and featured Pakistani, American and Canadian clerics from the violent Deobandi sect. The American cleric from the Nur Mosque in Springfield, Virginia, told the conference that Ahmadis had conspired to stop Muslims from fighting jihad and committing bloodshed. Now, for most audiences, this would be a positive endorsement and one that could be applauded, but not at this conference. Footage that was secretly taken from the conference by Ahsan Rian, an editor of the Rabah Times, reveals that the speakers believe that Ahmadi Muslims are infidels, condemning America as land of infidels and stating, they are ignorant and there is no need for dialogue with them. God has given them two options, one is the Holy Book and one is the stick. And if one does not accept the Holy Book, they have to be forced. Here is more from Newsweek. The Pakistani-American imams who led the event bashed the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, a religious movement founded in 19th-century India, according to one participant who attended the event. Among the main complaints was that Ahmadi Muslims criticize violence and forbid waging jihad against non-Muslim governments. Because Islam is being attacked from all corners, we as Muslims should work together. But glory be to Allah, we have decided not to support anything. Ahmadi Muslims, say, Mufti Shehzad Hussain, an imam in Virginia who addressed the participants, was quoted saying. The conference organizers were Idara Dawat Urshd and Captain Abawat Center, two Muslim groups registered as corporations in Virginia, just a short drive from the U.S. Capitol. The groups are working to export their extremist ideology and intolerance into the United States, critics say. Free speech doesn't mean the freedom to promote violence. These people are as bad as the Nazis marching in Charlottesville, Qasim Rashid, a spokesperson for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the U.S., told Newsweek. Every group has extremists, whether they are Christians, Muslims, Jews or Buddhists. I would like to see an environment where these radical ideologies are rooted out, Rashid added.